Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to be feminine in the workplace as a flight attendant with me, a current flight attendant. Before we get started, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the Pristine Posse if you haven't already done so. And I will be doing my makeup, so I'm gonna run it back from the beginning so we can get into this tea. Without further ado, let's get started. So that was the finished product, but we had to run it back and start from the top. So here I am, my brows are already done because brows take forever for me to do. This video would be an hour long. So I've done that already, and I put on primer, and I'm still using this. I actually love it. It is a good bang for my buck. However, I still do love the Tatcha, but I feel like this is a good dupe until I get the Tatcha, but I want to wait until I finish this. However, let me go ahead and get started. So I'm probably gonna do a mini beat, not too much, but every time I say that, then it becomes like I'm doing too much, but we'll see. Also, if you see me looking over here, I'm just looking at the makeup mirror, but I will try to look at the camera and speak to you as well. First things first, let's talk about the uniform. Your uniform, first off, needs to be clean, okay? Ironed. Your shoes need to be shined or at least spot cleaned. You can get a toothbrush and just tidy it up and make sure, it's not dirty, because when we're at work, we have an audience. The minute that we step foot in that airport, all eyes are on you. It may not be all, like every single eye, but some people may need help, so they will come to you before they stand in line and go to a gate agent. And then when you're actually on the plane working, then you have then you have passengers looking at you, you have children looking at you, you have your cabin crew, like everyone is looking at you. So, and you're at work, you're representing the company, you're representing yourself. So look your best, have your uniform looking up to par, And honestly, what's really worked for me is getting my uniform tailored, because as you know, the uniforms come in a one size fits all, and we're all not the same size. Some of us are top heavy, some of us are, bottom heavy, whatever the case may be. But definitely get your uniform tailored, because I promise you, when you get it tailored, it's gonna complement your body and you'll just feel way more confident when you are at work. Honestly, I've gotten so many compliments on my uniform. They're like, wow, it looks so great on you. And I tell everyone, trust me, it would look super plain and basic had I not gotten it tailored. So I always recommend getting your uniform tailored. Now, personally, I always wear dresses, and I would opt for dress or skirt if I had a skirt, but I just have the dress combo because it's cute, it's feminine, like it's different. I like it. Personally, if I had to choose, I'm gonna always choose a dress over a pants and shirt combo, because one, is one article of clothing and I can just fold it up and put it in my suitcase, versus having two articles of clothing. And dresses are just feminine and cute, and why not? If I was the only woman in my crew, then I get to wear a dress and everyone else is wearing pants. So I like wearing dresses just to have that contrast, and it's cute and feminine, and I would highly recommend, especially if you get it tailored. Now with the dresses, I do wear tights, and I wear sheer tights. If you are a part of Pristine Posse, you need to be putting on sheer tights. Like, why not? Look cute, show us some skin. Listen, I'm always going to wear sheer tights, like sheer over, I forgot what the other kind of tights are. Grade school tights, that's what I'm gonna call them, okay? The third grade, fifth grader, thick tights. No, I'm not wearing those, okay? I'm gonna wear the sheer tights. I don't care how cold it is. I'm gonna wear the sheer tights. And There are some affordable ones. Y'all know I'm gonna put you on, okay? I always go to the beauty supply store and I get these. This is an ultra sheer in black and $1.99. So I buy like 10 at a time because of course they're gonna rip. They're gonna rip, they're gonna get old, and stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So I always bring at least 3 to 4. Not that I actually go through them that fast. I have been on a trip where I'm rushing and I'm putting them on and then I ripped it with my nail because I was moving so fast. So I've learned to take my time, stop rushing so I don't rip through the tights. But I'm gonna wear sheer tights. I don't care. I don't care. And the Pristine Posse should do the same, ladies, okay? Because it's cute. You know, it's like a nice, sexy, classy. It's only so much you can do to dress up your uniform. So put them sheer tights on. Next topic on the agenda is your looks, because we already know all that don't judge a book by its cover. Honey, the cover is the first thing we see, so. Okay, like, come on. And let me say this. I am not saying that you need to have a full beat. You need to wear makeup and dress to the nines and wear heels all the time. No, I'm definitely not saying that. I personally like to put on makeup, okay? That's my thing. That's what I like to do. But at the bare minimum, as a flight attendant, really no matter what job, but as a flight attendant, you should definitely spruce yourself up. You don't have to put on makeup, but you can, you know, put yourself together. When I say spruce up, think about whenever you've been to Chick-fil-A. And at Chick-fil-A, they have like a wide range of people that they hire. They have older people, they have teenagers, you know, they have a wide range of staff. However, one thing that I can say is that they all look pristine. It doesn't matter what age. They all, uniform is sharp, you know, nails are manicured. Not saying that they went and got their nails done, because you can do your nails at home. You can do a little 1-2. You don't even have to put nail polish on. Just get the cuticles, get the dirt out of the nail, file, cut, whatever you need to do. Something simple like that will help. But they always look put together, and that's what I mean. It doesn't require makeup, but just putting yourself together. Out of all the food chains, Chick-fil-A is definitely undefeated as far as the professional look among the staff. Like, it doesn't matter what Chick-fil-A I go to, everyone looks, you know, very pristine, very put together, up to par. They're sweet, you know? Thank you so much, my pleasure. And I love that. And that's definitely the vibe that we as flight attendants should give off. Whether you're applying to be a flight attendant or you are a flight attendant, definitely take pride in your look and look your best, because you are representing yourself and you are representing the company. When you look good, you feel good. So do what you need to do to look your best and feel your best when you're at work. And for me, that's putting on some makeup, you know, having my nails done, doing my hair, doing things like that. But in terms of doing the bare minimum, spruce up the brows, okay? Hands, because we are passing out drinks, we're passing out snacks and things like that. So you can even do your nails at home. Nails, when it comes to nail polish, either all on or all off. But definitely file, have it looking cute, take care of the cuticles. Honestly, I can't even think of what else I want to say under sprucing up, but do what makes you feel confident, okay? If you have to go to sleep early just so you can wake up early and get yourself together, do that, because you will feel so much better throughout the day that you spent, you know, an extra 15-20 minutes getting yourself together so you can look good for the day. As you know, as a flight attendant, we have delays. We have anything could happen where we could have an hour flight that turns into 4 hours. And the last thing you want to do is sit on the plane looking crusty because you thought you were gonna just take a quick flight and go home. So please get yourself together. All right, so we touched on the looks, we touched on the uniform. Let's talk about the feminine voice control, okay? Because this is like a big one that I feel like people just skip over and it just goes over their head and they just don't even care. But I say you need to talk to people like they are children, okay? You need to have a good, bubbly attitude when you're at work. You need to be energetic. That's how I am. So I have to preserve my social battery as much as I can so that I can give my energy to the passengers, to the people who pay for these flights. Like, no one wants a dry, boring flight attendant with an attitude. No one wants that. So you need to have a good attitude. Honestly, you never know who's on the plane and whose first time it is flying. And you want them to have a good experience, or at least, let me say for myself, I would want someone to have a great experience flying if I'm the flight attendant. And I don't want to give them this low vibrational energy. I want to be happy when I'm at work, and I want them to like not necessarily be happy. That would be nice, but I want them to feel comfortable asking me questions. I want them to feel safe. I want them to enjoy the ride, you know, and not be paranoid or upset because I'm being mean or like just not, I look like I'm over it. Like, no one wants that type of energy. And plus, when we have little kids on board who have never flown before, or they're just enjoying the experience, honestly, it's just best to have a great attitude at work, have a nice, chipper voice, you know? Welcome aboard. Hi, how are you? That's what the people want to see, okay? They want to see good attitude, good energy, because if you have that, passengers are like, you know what, this is going to be a good flight because the flight attendant's in a good mood. Like, she looks happy to be here. They're already, the anxiety is lowered. It just sets a good tone. Y'all, my camera died, but we're back. What I was saying was the feminine voice control, speak like an elementary school teacher. Well, I don't know, maybe kindergarten, first grade. Honestly, yeah, not fifth grade, at least not for me. Y'all, when I was in fifth grade, honestly, third grade, fourth grade, maybe every grade, I always got in trouble for talking too much. So my teachers did not have a feminine voice with me. So maybe kindergarten, a kindergarten teacher, you know, like, hi kids, how are we? How are we doing today? Welcome aboard. Y'all gotta practice, because I promise you that just makes everyone happy. Not treating adults like kids, but speaking in a, you know, nice feminine voice. And the kindergarten teacher is the best way I can explain that. I've actually worked with this one lady who had that voice even when she was casually talking to me, and I was like, girl, turn that off. But she turned it off a little bit, but not that, like, you could tell that was just her vibe. That's just how she talks. And I was like, you know what, you would make a great like first grade teacher. And she was like, oh my God, thank you, I actually used to be a teacher. And I was like, see, it makes sense. And she used to be a teacher, and then she ran a daycare. And I'm like, yeah, you have the perfect voice for that, because honey, you make me feel like I'm a toddler in a good way, not like in a, I'm not a child. The way that she talked was just so serene and calming, and I definitely recommend that we all speak that way when we're at work, because nobody wants to hear someone I don't know, talking the opposite. Like, I don't even know what the opposite would be, but just annoyed and irritated. That's just not a good vibe. Okay, let me spray some Fix Plus and melt this all together. I think it looks nice. I think it looks nice. What y'all think? Let me know down in the comments. How's it looking? Do I need to add something? Do I need to take something away? I was gonna put on blush, but I'm not really feeling, no blush today. I don't feel like doing all that. Tip number 4 as a flight attendant, definitely do not overwork yourself, because unlike other jobs where for lunch you can go to the break room, you can leave, go to your car, we're stuck on a plane on a metal tube and we don't have a break room. So passengers are very aware of your attitude and how you're feeling, because even if you don't say anything, your body language, your demeanor, your nonverbals will tell a person how you're feeling. Like, you don't have to say anything and I can tell, okay, she's annoyed or she looks like she doesn't want to be here. So definitely do not overwork yourself. If you can, find a passion or something that you can do, a little side gig that you can do on your days off or in between time on land, so that you can give your body that break from being in air and you're not just overworking yourself. Being in the air and just flying in general takes a toll on your body. So you definitely want to make sure you're getting that rest and you're just taking care of your body. Next thing I want to mention is that when you're feeling down, definitely remember your why. Go back to those days when you were praying and manifesting, doing whatever you believe in to get through training. If this was your dream job, definitely go back and just reflect on everything that you did and all the hoops that you jumped through to get to this point, and don't get discouraged. And if you need to take a break and just come back to work refreshed with a good attitude to take care of your passengers. This is a side note, but also I wanted to mention that you can always dress up your uniform with cute little pins, or you can add jewelry, or you can add hairpins, you know, like bows, different little things. You can curl your hair, updo, just little things to add some pizzazz to yourself and just embrace your femininity. And also the last thing I wanted to say, as a flight attendant, if you are a flight attendant in America, specifically in the USA, we have it made, okay? The standards have definitely been lowered, all right? Take that how you will. The flight attendant standards are definitely very progressive and very inclusive compared to other airlines like Emirates or Narita Airlines. You know, when I see them, when I have international flights and I'm going through customs and I see them, their standards are still very strict. They have to be a certain weight. They have to wear makeup, red lip, hair up, heels, skirts, or dresses. So definitely be mindful that if you're in America, you have it made, okay? Because we have all shapes and sizes. We have a lot of free range. We can wear piercings. We can have visible tattoos. The standards are way more lenient. So my camera is dying, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to the Pristine Posse if you haven't already done so. And if you want a part 2 and we can talk a little bit more, let me know down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you in the next one.